no.
Hola,
Lisa, ¿cómo estás? Qué bonitos lentes.
Ay, gracias.
You're late. Hi, darling. You're late.
I know. Yes, they have better be open, baby. Right, right. Right. Yes. Y'all ready?
Yes.
Y'all feel good?
Yes.
Bodies feel better?
Yes.
No, I'm sore from yesterday.
Whew. Okay. It is recording for us. All right. Let me get ready to present, y'all. Whew. Mr. David, how you doing, sir?
Good.
You ready to do this?
Let's do it.
Okay. How's this spot right here? Marked up right?
Hello everyone. Thank you for joining us today and supporting Ballet East Dance Company. As you all know, we've all been working together within our community and together collectively as a population during this pandemic. It has been very, very challenging for everyone in the world these days, especially for artists. All of the theaters that we as artists have performed in have grown silent. And we've been moved to be a little bit more creative, to think outside the box in the way that we are hosting our productions now, so that we can continue to entertain, engage, and continue to bring art into the community. Today we have created a film for you to enjoy. And in the same vein as we've always done for decades, at no cost, because Ballet East's mission has always been and continues to be bringing arts to the community and the community to the arts. Today we have a variety of performances for you with guest artists such as Juan Pablo Flores, Associate Artistic Director of Ballet East Dance Company, poet award-winning theater actor, Mr. Zell Miller III, and we also have a guest choreography by Elizabeth Rojas Dorbish of the Alvin Ailey American Dance Theater. We hope that you enjoy today's work, and we hope that you are touched by the light that we're going to share with this work, which is called Lightworkers, a reflection of the new decade of 2021. And we hope that we inspire you to continue to touch the lives of others around the world. Thank you.
We're the singers of the daybreak. We form fallen falsehoods into tempting, tantalizing tasks born. Full moon in our breath. We bend no break, name us. We are light workers roaming in singular solutions. We have sacred solutions, spinning in straight lines, no squares. We keep it simple, such as treat as you want to be treated. Respect all. When you are given the opportunity, choose mercy. We are light workers. We move in silence and make matter mind to our will. We be the example, exhausted, but we never complain. We keep pushing for the greater good of us all. This work is not for the faint of heart. Our wings get heavy and our arms get sore, but we carry on quiet in our approach. We are cascading waterfalls of hope. When you fall, when you feel you can't take another step, or when you feel like your breath be broken, with a voice to help you circumvent the inevitable. We do the impossible. We are hope. We are ancient and everlasting. We are standing so you can sit. Laughing through this information technology age because we are the original connected cadence, born brilliant. We move with quick, slow strides. Pace is the moderator. We're the cut creator, the backbeat, the folk song, the story handed down, the legacy you sing, but you can't quite remember how or when you learned that harmony, that rhythm. We are born bright, beautiful, bold as the axis, in step with truth, separating you from your failure to launch. We dance in the shadows and we stand on the quarter notes. We're the forgiving and the never give up. With the harmony, the bass line, the bass drum goes boom. With the sacrifice of the children, we are the reason you couldn't go to sleep till you told them all just how much you love them. We're the community minded, blinded by truth. We're the I and the we. We are the children of the indigenous people on this soil, the daughters of the dust. We're the children of the Aztec, the Nile Valley, and the Mayan civilization. We are the children of the island people. You know, all those cultures you tried to erase from history. We are home, yours and ours. We be the light, we be the workers, we be the brigade, we be the ingenuity created in the quiet spaces. We be the progress of a fist folded. We be the promise of the now. We are the now. We are the light workers. We are the free legal aid, the free after school care programs. We are the community liaison. We're the counselor, the social worker, the domestic violence case manager. We are the nurse, the volunteer. We are the first to arrive and the last to leave. We are the listeners and the fighter for you in a global pandemic. We are the construction worker, the delivery driver, the janitor, the cashier, the stocker, the baker, the bus driver, teacher who has to go in even though their children are virtually learning. We are the mothers who have to sacrifice everything. We are the whole of it all. We are the singers of the daybreak. We fold falling falsehoods into tempting, tantalizing tasks born. Full moon in our breath, name us. We bend no break. We are light workers. We are home and seekers. We will do this work for you. Again, 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 and again, and again, and again.
Zell is a mentor for me, and he's someone I can trust. That's on a personal level. On a level of artistry, he's a badass. I mean, Zell is a poet and so crafty with his vocabulary and the words and how descriptive he is. He knows how to just take everything that people are thinking and feeling and expressing it. And he's always so genuine and true to himself and to the communities that he serves and touches. He's a poet social worker, and he has groomed and raised so many kids that are now amazing adults in East Austin. We need more men like Zell in this world. And I think that if we had more men like Zell who are able to express their emotions and share their emotions and make it okay for men to share truly what's on their minds and what's in their hearts, I think that the world would be a better place.
faces, bright and early for their daily races, going nowhere, going nowhere. Their tears are filling up their glasses, no expression, no expression. Hide my head, I wanna drown my sorrow. No tomorrow, no tomorrow. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Children waiting for the day they feel good. Happy birthday, happy birthday. And to feel the way that every child should sit and listen, sit and listen. Went to school and I was very nervous. No one knew me, no one knew me. Hello teacher, tell me what's my lesson. Look right through me, look right through me. And I find it kinda funny, I find it kinda sad. The dreams in which I'm dying are the best I've ever had. I find it hard to tell you, I find it hard to take. When people run in circles, it's a very, very mad world. Mad world. Enlarging your world. Mad world.
we move. Mindless misogyny, principles of the pattern, stepping swiftly. We, majority manifest this destiny, inundated in indigenous ideology, intelligence. There is nothing artificial about the way we honor the earth. We move beyond and against the wave of white supremacy, homegrown terrorists born from European seeds, planted by the ruling class, thick in its roots of our land. But we have communicative concepts. We combat these poisonous products and dance them out of their conviction. We move with anticipation and resistance. We are bound by the discipline and lifted by the creativity powered by our desire to challenge the body politic. Our protest is in the choreography. Our bodies scream of the oppressed and sing of freedom with audacity and flair. We move in tight formations, then loose soliloquies. We are poetry in motion, identifying with every element Holy Mother provides. We are the breaking point. Push, we heal in hands and ice and creams and stretches and love and heating pads. We fall asleep in pain and wake joyfully to push again. We move.
When I think of Janelle, I think of a spiritual queen. Janelle is, she and I love to sit and talk about the spirit world, the universe, the cosmics, what the universe is trying to tell us, what do we think the world is going through. She's a kindred spirit in the sense of horoscopes and religion kind of tied in together. She's very light in her energy when she's dancing. But Janelle's also a mother type of energy to the dancers. And I see that she often tries to take dancers underneath her wings and nurtures them as we are rehearsing in the studio space.
Hi, I'm Janelle Townsend. I am one of the dancers with Ballet East, and by day I'm an academic advisor with Austin Community College. I came to Austin in 2011 because there were jobs and opportunity here. And I came to Ballet East by invitation of my friend Danielle. She invited me to a ballet class, and it has been wonderful and magic ever since. I dance with Ballet East because it is an amazing opportunity to be around some really beautiful souls, good people, and I'm enjoying the ability to be a student again instead of just, being a teacher all the time. I've taught dance for a long time, and I'm enjoying being able to relearn things about myself and about my body that I should have known a long time ago.
When I think of Samantha, I think about a solid strength. I think of Samantha as grounded foundation. She's also very animated. Sam makes me laugh a lot.
I'm getting old.
Stop a minute. You're not getting old. I'm getting old. I'm about to be 48 this year, Sam.
Oh my God.
I love to joke around with her because she sometimes is such a, I mean this in a very loving way. She's a perfectionist, but that's about herself as an individual. And so sometimes when I see her overthinking, I like to throw a couple of jokes her way, just kind of break it up some. She's a very hard worker and cares about making sure that what she is providing in the company is of great quality.
My name is Samantha Huerta Guerrero. I am from Austin. I'm a dog mom to a cockapoo named Raylan, and I've been with my husband for 13 years. It's been a long time. We're high school sweethearts. And I'm currently working in tech as a product manager. I love being a product manager because I love helping people, and I help define solutions that hopefully make their lives easier. I've been dancing for my whole life, really, for so many years, and I've been with Ballet East for 9 years. I've worked to train with them. I help teach classes. I help mentor some of the younger kids that come take dance classes with Ballet East. It's been my dance family for a really long time. And recently I became the assistant artistic director of Ballet East. During the pandemic, I learned a lot about my body. I was grateful in some ways for the pandemic because it allowed me to really get back to my craft and the art of dance.
Sam has been with me for quite some time now and knows a lot of the ways in the way that I teach and how I teach. And she knows that that's very important to me, that continues to cultivate within the company. She's recently been moved from a dancer teacher into the role of assistant artistic director. It's very much well deserved.
I remember when it was at Martin Middle School when we used to still be there, and Miguel brought you in. And I saw you for the first time, and I thought to myself, you look really, really familiar to me. And you were like, I don't know, I don't think we've ever met. And I'm like, no, you do look familiar to me. And then I kept thinking about it, and I'd see you in the classes and rehearsals. And then we were running to work, and we probably ran it, it was probably like the 10th time that we were running it. And I remember, because I had to go, Sam, and you'd go, what?
You always had me on edge. I was new. I thought I was in trouble.
And I stopped the music midway, and I remember going, I figured it out. I know where I know you from. You're like, what? And I said, you're Firefly. Mm-hmm. And that's when I was just like, oh my God, you're Firefly.
Yeah. I hadn't heard that in a long time when you said that to me. But I used to get it a lot when I was little. And so when you said that, I was like, that makes so much sense. The dance world, the community. Like, yeah, duh. I don't know. I didn't think of that sooner.
When I think of Desiree, I think of my fiery dance child. Desiree has a very good memory. And oftentimes when I'm setting things or creating or choreographing or teaching, I forget sometimes in the middle of a phrase, or I might not know where I am at in the music count. And I know that I can always depend on Desiree to pull me back together. She'll say, this is what it is, Mel. She's always the one that kind of rounds everybody back together and is like, all right, everybody, here we go. Desiree's also a very quiet force as well. And not that I call her, but I consider her a miracle dance child for me, because when she came into the studio, a former dancer that I danced with messaged me and said, I have a dancer and I think you're going to love her, and she's going to be going to UT in Austin. And she said, Melissa, you have this way of healing dancers. And she said, Desiree has scoliosis and recently had surgery and has rods and all of these metal parts inside of her spine, but you would never know it when you see her dance. She's gorgeous.
Hi, my name is Desiree. People at the studio call me Dee. That's actually the only place that I have that nickname. I came to Austin in 2017 for college. I'm currently a senior at UT studying pre-med. I found Ballet East because my high school dance teacher who taught me ballet, she used to dance with Melissa for Ballet East way back in the day when Rudy was teaching. She knew that I was coming to school in Austin, so she said, hey, you should check out my friend Melissa. She teaches dance there. I came for class one day. I never left. The rest was history. My favorite moment and memory from Ballet East was actually one day after a show at the Dowry. Mary Kay was in the dressing room just bawling her eyes out. She was saying, I'm so proud of myself. I can't believe I did it. And in that moment, I just kind of felt like I was a part of something that was much bigger than myself. And since the pandemic hit, it's obviously been really hard to stay active. We're going outside less, but I'm really proud and grateful of Ballet East for finding a way that we can all stay active and dance virtually together. Without it, I don't think I would be mentally or emotionally healthy. So when I think of light, I think of energy from within. I think of growth, happiness, and positive changes.
It's not true. Tell me I've been lied to. Crying isn't like you. What the hell did I do? Never been the type to let someone see right through. Maybe won't you take it back? Say you were trying to make me laugh, and nothing has to change today. You didn't mean to say I love you. I love you, and I don't want to. Up all night on another red eye. I wish we never learned to fly.
Anna's the type of person that will actually stop and check in with me and ask me if I'm okay. She always gives me a hug when she sees me when she gets to class, and hugs me when she leaves, and has always, every day when she leaves, she tells me, "Thank you so much, Melissa." She's very genuine and caring and loving. Anna reminds me of, she reminds me of this quiet but strong, moving energy. She's very wise beyond her years, although she's very young.
Hi, my name is Ana Dio Pedraza, and I'm from the Valley, aka Edinburgh, Texas, or Rio Grande Valley. And I'm living in San Marcos right now, studying at Texas State University in order to become a dance movement therapist. And I've been with Ballet East for 3 years now. I've been in school for 4. I've been dancing since I was 4 years old. During the pandemic/quarantine, it was very anxiety provoking living in a college town because a lot of the students disregarded CDC guidelines and would just go out to the river, go out to school with their masks down, working out in the gyms with their masks down. And I think it was just seeing people without masks, worrying that my parents might be sick, things like that. Loved ones could get sick at any moment, and dance was a way for me to release all of that stress and release all of that depression from being cooped up inside as well. It gave me that space. And Melissa, our director, is an amazing human being who encourages us to pull ourselves back up, I guess, once we've gotten knocked down. And dancing, she keeps pushing us, and it really translates to the rest of your life. So if you're down in the dumps and you get up and go to dance class, that means that gives you a little bit more encouragement. Okay, let me get up and go to work and start doing some homework tomorrow, you know. Just makes my everyday life better. I feel like dancing with my sister has helped our relationship grow for the better, and we've become more connected and more mindful of each other's emotions and lives. Also just, you know, rehearsing with each other more and dancing in the same space. Yeah, it's really made our relationship a lot stronger. The word light signifies to me inspiring others to become their best selves.
Marina is a very honest person. She's very honest with herself and with others that are around her. She is another dancer that works extremely, extremely hard. She's also like a mother figure in the dance company. She is definitely a teacher that I've been cultivating in the studio as well. She recently got certified through PBT, which is Pilates ballet technique, and she has been helping the dancers to grow in that aspect. She understands that people learn in different ways, and that's something very beautiful and very difficult to teach another teacher to encompass, but it comes to her naturally, and the dancers are very receptive to her. It's a shared responsibility that she happily embraces whenever I ask her if she can help teach. And that's one of the things I'm trying to do, is to continue to help the dancers to grow beyond just being a dancer, but learning how to be teachers as well, and she does it beautifully.
My name is Marina Dio Pedraza, and I'm from the Rio Grande Valley. I grew up there. I've been dancing with Ballet East for the last 4-ish years, maybe 5, I'm not too sure anymore. I landed in Austin by just trying to find a place that would be an artistic community that I could afford to live in, that wasn't New York or LA. And so I landed here in like 2014, and I found Ballet East and Melissa and Rudy and started dancing with them way in the back. And I use my degree, I have a BFA in theater, and I use that degree to run a program that does dating violence prevention with teens, and it uses theater to sort of give them the opportunity to have those conversations and watch examples of like what dating violence can look like. And I would say that the pandemic just has like really put a damper in how I would normally interact with my students, how I would normally interact with other artists. So it's affected my capacity of movement even. Like dancing now with such a sedentary lifestyle is like laborious every time, but I'm still here because I'll be damned if COVID takes away my capacity for movement and expressing myself. When I hear the word light, there's an energy in the studio on Saturday mornings where the light just like peers through the skylight in such a peaceful, beautiful way. And so when I hear the word light, I think of that atmosphere of like sereneness.
When I think of Danielle, I see a beautiful Black woman. She is strong in the sense of a lioness who cares deeply for her family. She's also a mentor to so many different students of various ages through the work that she does. She's also very giving and tender to the other dancers in the company. She sometimes is a little timid to voice when we're in rehearsals. But the good thing is that the other dancers encourage one another, which is something that we've all cultivated within the studio, that everyone has a voice. And so they encourage her to speak. And when she speaks, everyone stops and listens because there's a wisdom there that Danielle has. And it's very beautiful when she shares it.
Hello, my name is Danielle Spivey Sorrells, and I'm originally from Detroit, Michigan. I moved to Texas in July 2007, and I absolutely love it here. Outside of the wonderful experience of Ballet East, I am a mother, I'm a wife, and I'm a full-time faculty member for an online university called Western Governors University. There, I support and mentor students in the College of Business to help earn their bachelor's degree. I love the work that I do. It is very fulfilling, and each day I get to work with students who are from the age of 18 to 78. achieved their lifelong dream of receiving their bachelor's degrees. So it is very fulfilling work. With Ballet East, I've been here since, I would say, August 2019, and it is a very good place to be. I love being challenged. Every time I walk into the studio, I feel like the work that I do outside of Ballet East is very fulfilling, but it's very draining sometimes because it is a 9 to 5, sometimes even longer. And Ballet East gives me my outlet. I'm able to just come and express myself as an artist, but also I feel challenged to grow as an artist, to be creative, to tap inside what's already there, to pull it out and to express myself when my feet hit the marley. So I love it here. I love the dancers here. We're such a great family. We laugh, we have fun, we grow, and it's just a great place to be.
Down. Take your pelvis.
Light. I think of sunshine. I think of a gift. I think of beauty within that has the ability to be shared. So yeah, that's what I think of when I think of light.
When I think about Luis, Luis is so many different things because Luis is insanely creative and insanely versatile. Luis is someone that I know I can lean on in so many different ways. As the artistic and executive director of Proyecto Teatro, he is absolutely brilliant and has always come to me whenever I needed a sounding board. I know that I can go to him and process ideas and creativity with him. As an artist, as a teacher, he's amazing in what he does in the classroom, on the stage, with people, children, as young as like age 4 all the way to elderly. He impacts so many people's lives on a daily basis, including the dancers in the studio and my own life. I believe that Luis and I were meant to cross paths, and we are soul siblings. I love Luis very, very much, and I am so grateful that he is in my life.
Mi nombre es Luis Ordaz Gutiérrez y soy un mexicano viviendo en Austin, Texas. Llevo 30 y pico de años viviendo aquí, originario del DF, de México, de la Ciudad de México. I started dance quite late in my performance life. I took my first dance class at 28, 29 years of age. My background is in theater, and we collaborated with Ballet East on a multidisciplinary production, and so we had to cross-train the talent, and as a director, I had to work with the dancers in different theatrical exercises, and then us as actors had to move. And I discovered dance, and it has completely changed my life, both on a personal level and on, of course, an artistic level as well. I love dancing with Ballet East because the way Melissa teaches is unlike any other dance teacher or choreographer. The way that she's able to break your body down through energy is exactly what I need, both on a personal and as a performer. How she invests so much time into my body and allows me to explore movement is something that you don't find in other dance companies. We don't have the luxury as dancers to go in and to explore and to play and to figure and to fuck up and to discover things about yourself in a dance studio. Usually it's, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you learn this choreography, you learn this step, and you have to be exactly like everybody else, or you're cut, and next, and set the piece and go. That's totally not the experience at Ballet East.
And 5, 7, we gotta get the intro. And breathe, 1. Rushing through plie, breathe. Passe, straight leg, shoulders down, and plie. Stretch everything, release. Beautiful.
Pues quisiera agradecer a mi familia que me ha apoyado en todos mis sueños, en todas mis locuras, en todo lo que me aviente. Ahí está mi mamá, están mis hermanos. Sin ellos pues no podría realmente explorar esta vida. Y también agradecer a mi cuerpo. Los cuerpos retienen todo. Nuestros cuerpos son la armadura de nuestras almas y no nos damos cuenta todo lo que han hecho por nosotros, a lo que los ponemos y los obligamos a enfrentar. La mente y el espíritu quiere algo y el cuerpo no tiene otra opción más que hacerlo. Y cuando nos ponemos a pensar en el cuerpo como energía,
y gracias a mi cuerpo que puedo sentir tantas cosas tan hermosas en el escenario que me deja mi cuerpo explorar y crear y compartir y sigue. Así que démosle gracias a nuestros cuerpos.
There was one time when one of the dancers' children asked me if I was married to Rudy. And I said, in a way I am. And if Rudy and I had a child, that child is JP Flores. JP came in a time into our lives when Rodolfo and I were transitioning roles. And I literally took him under my wing and nurtured him. Rodolfo also nurtured him. And when we saw the growth in him come up, and we knew it was time, once we saw that growth, for him to move beyond Ballet East. And he did great. He went to the Ailey, he performed with various companies, and we've always integrated him back in as a guest choreographer. When Mr. Mendez became ill, I feel very honored to still have him as part of the company and by my side. And I consider him as a dance son. I love him very much.
Hey guys, my name is Juan Pablo Flores. You can call me JP, and I'm the Associate Artistic Director of Ballet East, and I've been in the company for 15 years now. I'm from Laredo, Texas, and so I came to Melissa and Rudy, who trained me, and later on sent me to New York City to train at the Ailey School. And I work in Laredo as a dance teacher as well, giving back to the youth knowledge of what I've learned from my mentors and everyone that has been a teacher to me. And that's what really moves. And also, I'm a firm believer that life is like a domino effect. And to me, it's like, as a performer, I give it all on stage so you guys can be moved by the way we dance, we tell the story, so you guys can become a better person with the hopes of like, that this that we're living through right now gets out of our lives, and we see the bright side. We continue to move on, and that's why I created this work that I really hope you guys enjoy, and you can get something out of it and see a brighter future ahead of us.
So during the whole pandemic, I started really thinking and brainstorming with Luis Ordaz and with Hector Ordaz of Prieto Teatro. I'd like to brainstorm with them a lot and explain to them, how I wanted to create a work of production to show the dancers beyond the classroom, beyond rehearsal, beyond the company that people see on stage. Because to me, Ballet East is twofold. It has this social worker spectrum, and then it has this artist spectrum, which all derive from Rodolfo Mendez, our founder. And there's this just beautiful world that exists within the dancers themselves of who they are when they walk in that door. We have the dancers that are mothers, wives. One is an immigration attorney. One works at a senior citizen living facility. They're going to school to become therapists, to become doctors. They currently work at universities counseling students so that they can continue their future forward. They are teachers that change the course of people's lives in a positive way. They are mentors. They are amazing people that contribute into the world. And in this moment of this epidemic, of this pandemic, I kept thinking to myself, we're also ending another decade and beginning a new one. And in this pandemic, we're being faced with the question of, what is this world going to become as it's shifting? And I see these dancers, they've been doing the work as far as how they contribute into the world as humans, as humanitarians, and how nice it would be to showcase who they are as individuals. And to me, when I see them, I see light workers, people that are trying to continue to share their light, their positive energy to help others grow.
I was born by the river in a little tent. Like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh yes it will. It's been too hard living, but I'm afraid to die. 'Cause I don't know what's up there beyond the sky. It's been a long time coming, but I know a change gonna come. Oh, say, brother, help me please. But he wind up knocking me back down on the knee. Oh, there've been times that I thought I couldn't last for long. Now I think I'm able, Father, to carry on. And it's been a long
I'd like to give a special thanks to Freeze Fire Studios for helping to create this film, and to Preto Teatro for always being a part of the Ballet East Dance Company family. Miss Wicha, who always has this beautiful vision of creating gorgeous costumes. I don't even want to call them costumes because they're masterpieces of what she always creates. She's got such a gorgeous eye and sees these dancers in an ethereal way and always weaves and creates these gorgeous fabrics together and dresses the dancers in a way that emanates their spirit and soul and captivates the essence of the stories that we are telling in the dances that we present. And I also would like to give a special thanks to Hector Ordaz, who helped brainstorm this production with me. He is an amazing, talented artist, audiovisual, music, creating all of the backdrops that you're seeing as far as the projection of images. He's been partnering with Ballet East along with Preto Teatro for 12 going on 13 years. And I completely trust him and his vision. And I've always known that he needed to pull out from that black box and be more in the forefront with his vision. And I'm so happy that we're able to do this production together. A lot of what we are presenting in Lightworkers has a lot to do with the preservation that he continuously advocates for in Ballet East Dance Company. So special thanks and a big abrazo and love and besos to Hector for keeping us on point of this film. I'd also like to give a special shout out to our funders, the City of Austin, and also the Texas Commission on the Arts, and of course to our patrons who continue to support Ballet East Dance Company.
Yes, Mary Louisa.
Okay, okay. You're saying I can't breathe. So you're thinking about the toe pointed as a separate action. But if you're really brushing, the toe's gonna point alone. Whoop. So brush. Really brush. Push something up. There you go, thank you. That's it. Thank You're just going crazy there. Oh my god. And I always forget.
Okay, change is gonna come.
Your leg.
Ya, déjame. Ya me tengo la mano.